In this video of the Better Photography Weekly Challenge, we will be discussing the winners and honorable mentions of the contest, Kitchen Still Life. Our judge and mentor is Mr. Jagdish Agarwal. The father of Indian stock photography, Mr. Agrawal established the very first professional picture agency in the country in 1987, Dunodia Photo Library, which is still growing. He has received nearly 50 awards, both nationally and internationally. He has held 14 solo exhibitions in India and the US, as well as exhibited in prestigious galleries around the world. He has also nurtured and mentored countless photographers. He has devoted his Saturday afternoon to discussions with them and organized motivational camps, weekly art walks, and annual photography exhibits for upcoming artists. Hello and welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Uh, Hello and welcome to all the participants in the Kitchen Still Life contest. Before I talk about the pictures, I just want to make a few comments. It was quite wonderful looking at all the pictures because you are confined to just a kitchen. But photographers used a lot of creativity. They had a lot of different angles and different thoughts and different lighting. So it was wonderful to see all the work. It was good to see that many photographers took a lot of effort in setting up the picture, arranging all the props, arranging all the layout. It is time consuming. And also it was good to see that there were pictures which showed low key, pictures which showed high key, pictures which showed color contrast, color harmony. Many photographers used different kinds of background paper, color paper, which was very, very interesting. So it was a great, it was great to see all different kinds of pictures. And okay, let's start and I can talk about all the pictures one by one. First, we start with the camera category. First, I want to show you picture which if you look closely, you can already see. It's there on your wall. You just have to see it. What you have to see is that you have some composition, you have some color harmony. You have, here if you see all the mugs, they are lined up. There are 5 mugs, and if you look down, there are 7, all I think wooden spoons and ladle and all kinds of things. So the mixture of 5 and 7 is a very lovely combination. And the light green color is very beautiful. The white is very nice. The placement is correct. The lighting is correct. Wonderful picture. Next. Then we come to placements. You find objects and then you place them in a certain way. Like here, it's an old beetle nut box. And I still remember my mother used to have this, and she would break the beetle and she would, very, very slowly and calmly and concentrating, she would make the pan and she would have it. So you would still find this in old homes and see lovely composition, no? All the colors are in harmony and the placement is correct. The box is very old. The only thing I might have preferred was that the background color, instead of red, he could have chosen a color which harmonizes with the, with the object. But good effort. And the way he has placed the beetle nut cracker is very, very nice, very beautiful. Well done. Then we come to again tabletops, but here the photographer has used a top angle. So the angle has been changed. And again, see the way he has placed all the objects. The round bowl in the middle, then he has a patch of green on the right. He has the green chili at the bottom. He has the lovely color of the, what do you call this? I think, I'm forgetting, jaggery. Jaggery, yes. It is a piece of jaggery. And then he has two pieces of lemon on the top, and the shapes are all matching. Now look at the shape of the lemons, the shape of the bowl, the shape of the jaggery, and the way he has turned the green chili at the bottom. Your eye goes back in the picture. Very beautiful, and lovely background color. Beautiful, excellent, well done. See here the photographer again, top angle, but he has used a background color which is matching with the object, the beautiful. So the way he has again placed the lemon, the garlic, the red chili, the green chili. I love the composition. See how your eye starts at the left bottom and then goes up. Lovely texture. Beautiful. Good job. Oh, I love this picture. Sometimes when you see a picture like this, which is high key, and you see a Loki sometimes, and you think to yourself, is it overexposed or is it underexposed? But I think he has managed to capture the right amount of exposure where the onion rings are making a story. Imagine this picture blown up to 3 feet by 3 feet on a dining table wall. It will look gorgeous, I think. Lovely picture. See here, he has used a black background, and I love the way he has got the smoke coming out from the paneer, I think, and so I don't know how he must have managed it, but it's very, very, very well done, and it gives a feeling of motion, gives a feeling of movement, gives a feeling of something living. Excellent, well done, and the angle of the is also very nice. Okay, well done, good job. I chose this picture because it shows movement. It shows the gas with the roti on the top, and somebody is there's a roti there, and the hands are moving, and the belon is moving. So the thought behind the picture, that you have movement in the picture, the other things are sharp, but the hands are moving. So I always love pictures like this. But again, look at the angle. Now look at the pipe of the gas going from the down, the black ladle going from the top left, and the three round bowls behind the round roti. So I think it's a very, very simple, very delicate, very, very well composed picture. Well done. See here, look at the effort the photographer has put in the picture. He has a biscuit which is half broken. He has a sugar spoon and the sugar is pouring down. I just don't know how he did it, but it is so beautiful. And he has a black background, and you can also see the small crumbs of the biscuit. And I like the pink color spoon also, because there's a contrast with the picture. Lovely composition and lovely effort. Very, very well done. Excellent. Again, look at the effort. Look at the background color is so nice. You have a feeling that the white of the background are like bubbles in the water. And look at all the spoons he has put. So many spoons. And given it a shape of a fish. And see, he also has a spoon in which he has put a black something, so that you feel like it's the eye of the fish. And there's a white spot behind, there's an orange on the top left, there's a green at the bottom. Excellent effort and very, very well done. Beautiful job. Congratulations. Again, look at the effort. He has taken these lemon pieces and he has cut them and made them look like fish. And I think the other thing is carrot, I think. So he has cut the carrot. Look at the shape he has made. And the black eye of the fish. Beautiful. So much effort. And the composition is lovely. Excellent. I love this picture. Look at the color harmony of the lemon and the carrot. And the blue behind to give it a feel like water. Well done, excellent. And that's the winner. I love this picture because of the background, because the way the colors are radiating from the back. And see, he has taken 5 glasses in the foreground. And the reflection of the background in the glasses is so beautiful, because depending on the amount of liquid you fill in the water, the distortion will be different. But he has managed to do it so beautifully. And see how he has repeated the pattern in the bottom 4 glasses. The top glass in the middle is okay, and he has a lovely pattern reflected there. But if you look at the right 2 glasses from the tall one, they both have more or less identical pattern, which to achieve I think is not easy. And then again, if you look at the corner 2 glasses, again the pattern is identical to the one behind. Lovely effort. Just imagine this picture blown up to 2 feet by 3 feet, and you put it in the dining area or in the pantry in the office. It will look gorgeous, I think. It will look beautiful. Well done. Congratulations. So now we come to the smartphone category. And more or less, if you look at the pictures, the basic theme flows in these pictures also. Like here, if you look in the kitchen, you will find this. You'll find a morning sun or an evening sun. You see the shadow, how the grill lighting on the wall. But what makes this picture is that he has this lovely grill in the foreground also. So the pattern in the foreground is repeated in the background. He has that lovely jali behind also. And then he has the tile also, on the wall. So the patterns are being repeated all over the picture. Lovely orange on the right, in the middle, on the top left, you have a lovely pink also. Excellent picture. Very, very well done. Again, very simple, but I love the eye in the basket. You can see onions there. You can see, I think, a napkin there. But there is, I think, a wrapper or a paper or something there where you can see the eye of a lady. So that's a lovely addition to the picture. And very simple, but I love this picture. Again, then we come to some tabletops with food. This is a top angle, and I love the color combination of the egg with the white and the yellow and the red all around, and the white plate with the spoon and the fork, and even the green background of the marble or the granite is somehow matching with these warm colors in the foreground. Simple composition, but very, very well done. Excellent. He has repeated the round plate of with the round cutout of the food also. Well done. I again love this for the simplicity, that how he has combined the three colors, the red, green and yellow, and the way he has placed them. Though it's a very, very simple picture, again, I'm looking at it as a 2 feet by 3 feet blown up and put in your living room or the dining area. The color combination looks so beautiful, the green and the yellow and the red, that it is very, very powerful, very, very well done, beautiful. Then we come to some foods. This looks like a pulao, I think. There's rice there. And this angle for the food at say 45 degrees is normally considered as the ideal angle to shoot food. But see how he has repeated the round shape of the bowl with the round onion rings and the round plate. And he has so many plates at the bottom, on the right, on the top right, on the top left. And then he has this spoon taking your eye in the picture and the glasses behind. Lot of thought in the composition, lot of thought in the color scheme, and the green leaf lying on that mint leaf. Very nice, very, very well done, beautiful. Again a top angle, but look at the use of the shadow. There's a biscuit, I think rusk biscuit or a toast maybe, I don't know, and a cup of tea, I think. But then look at the shadow of the cup. The way the shadow comes right till the bottom, and it's a long shadow, and you can see the handle of the cup also, and how the colors are matching. The color of the tea is matching with the color of the toast. Nice angle, beautiful, well done. Again, similar to the previous picture, but here, since I think he has some liquid in the glass, look at the shadow, how beautiful it is looking. I would have been happier if the glass that I can see, if the light on the two sides would be there to give the glass the shape. Here I can see the top of the glass and I can see the bottom, but somehow the line of the glass on the sides are missing. So I think if we can improve this picture by doing that, it will become even better. And the way he has cut the background at the right place, I think it's very, very well cut. Good job. Beautiful. Look at the different shades of green. I love this picture for the different shades of green. Again, a top angle, but the way he has placed the different vegetables and the napkin and the leaf behind and the cabbage at the bottom, how the line of the diagonal line of the napkin is flowing, the diagonal line of the pea. Excellent. And the different shades of green is what makes this picture. And again, the background, there's a little texture in the background which adds to the picture, because there's a texture in the towel also, in the napkin also. I only wish that the cabbage had a little more texture, because then the picture would become even better than this. But it's a lovely picture. Well done. Again, very simple. Looks like an egg tray, and there are 5 eggs. But the placement is what makes the picture. The 3 white on the top, the 2 in the middle, and 1 at the bottom. So the placement is beautiful, and the way it's composed with the right amount of space between the white and the gray, and how the shape of the egg is repeating in the shape of the tray. I think the picture might be improved. Sorry, the picture might be improved if the contrast is a little better than this, between the white and the gray. But it looks good as it is actually also. Well done. I love this picture for the humor. Sometimes you can pick up objects in your kitchen and give it a humorous twist. You can like here he has tried to make a face. I think I can see the eyes, I can see the lips, the nose, and this picture could have been better if I think he would have taken a little more care in the exposure, in in cleaning the white. The white table, I see some black spots that could have been cleaned, but a lovely effort. He should try this by using different objects also, like instead of the eye he can put something else there, instead of the eyebrow he can put something else there, so he can play around with this concept. In fact, I think if he does 20-30 pictures like this, he could have a one-man show. Actually, it will look beautiful, because to have humor is not easy, and to have humor in your kitchen is all the more difficult. So since he has the right concept, if he if he if he develops this and takes it further, it will become even better. Well done. And that's the winner. When you look at it first time, when I first saw it, I said, what has he done? Because I see the smoke of the agarbatti, of the incense stick, and the smoke is going up. And on the right, I can see the image is sharp. There is a towel there. There is a rack there, and I think the red on the right is, I think, the mosquito spotter. And then on the left, it is not sharp. I can see a lady there. I think she's trying to cook. So that is what makes the picture. It's a very simple picture. People might wonder, क्या है इसमें, क्यों इसको prize दिया? But look at the creativity. Look at the ingenious use of focus and out of focus. I don't know how he has achieved it on the left hand side, how he got it out of focus. But I think it makes a point, and it makes it very, very beautifully. Congratulations, well done. So there you have both the winners. Both are different, both are unusual, both are creative, both go beyond the usual, using only shutter speed, using only aperture, using only depth of field. So both the pictures go beyond that. That's what I always, most of the time, try to find in pictures, that what is the contribution of the photographer, which is beyond the camera. What camera can see, what you can do with your camera is one thing, but what your eye can see and what you can visualize, what ultimately makes the picture. Congratulations to the winners, and well done.